Today I'm in Newport Coast, California, and I'm looking out west on a sunny winter day in Orange County. And this is the Resort at Pelican Hill. You have a few different options if you're looking for a 5-star resort in Orange County. You'll see Pelican Hill is the closest to the airport, so if you fly into John Wayne Airport, you're about a 16-minute drive to the resort. When you arrive, you'll come to a valet area. This is the main entrance of the resort, which is spread out on over 500 acres. So to give you an idea and to put it in context, you'll see here on the map that where we're looking at, that valet area, that's the red arrow. And then to the left, those are mostly villas. And to the right, on the right side of the arrow, those are mostly bungalows. But it's spread out over so much space that it gives you a real sense of seclusion and privacy. It's also really quiet. Standing out here, you don't feel close to the city at all. There's really not much city noise to even note. And I'm looking here at all this mature landscaping. These trees are decades old. Now this resort was built in 2008, so the idea that you have this much mature landscaping means that a lot of thought was put into the construction. Now here I've entered just to the right of the valet entrance, and this leads over to a cafe that's in the resort. And you'll see looking down, now that's toward the check-in area and great room. On the left is a gift shop, and the gift shop is closed due to the pandemic. We'll peek in and take a look just to get an idea of what's in there. And then as we head over to the cafe, you'll see that there is indoor and outdoor seating. So you'd get a drink and you could sit down here and enjoy the view on the inside, but to the right there's a whole outdoor patio, and you can sit out there with a coffee or a gelato and enjoy the view of the ocean and golf course. And this is the cafe itself, which was open. And you can see, you'll get a glimpse through the window to get an idea of the view. But this whole property is perched up on a hillside overlooking this golf course and ocean. And we'll get outside here in a second so you can see the view. Now this is heading in toward the great room, and you'll see on the left there's that table with a tablecloth. There are these hand sanitizer stations set up everywhere, which is very nice because the property is spread out, but even if you touch a doorknob or something, a door handle, and you want to sanitize, there are little stations throughout. And now here we're heading toward the great room, and this curtain sections off the bar, which typically has service staff that attends this room. So you could sit in here and have a drink or a snack. There's a piano, and there's live music that's usually played here. Not now, of course, due to the pandemic, but you get an idea of having a drink and getting comfortable. There's a nice big fire, and this is open. There was a person actually sitting to the left of the fire, but I don't think there's any service in terms of beverage service or anything in here, so you're just kind of sitting and unwinding on your own. And then we're going to head over to the check-in area. And so we come back, and you'll see that when we first started the video and we were looking toward the portico, this is the main entrance. Of course, it's all set up with festive decorations due to the holidays. There's another hand sanitizer station. And there were people checking in, so I tried not to film over there out of respect for their privacy. But you'll come in, and once you get your room, of course, you'll likely take a coach, maybe walk, I suppose, if it's close, but a coach will take you to your room. Again, this property is so spread out that you're likely going to need a ride over to where you're staying. Now we're going to head outside onto the veranda, and this will give you an idea of the panoramic view that you'd see from just about anywhere on this side of the resort. So the golf course below and the ocean. Now I went down the steps from the veranda, and I'm looking up, and that's the signature restaurant, and that's the bar that we're sectioned off with the curtain. And this is a lower level, basically a walking area. Of course, you could probably take a coffee down here and relax. But keep in mind, we're at the main hub of the resort. This is where you're going to check in and likely have dinner or something like that. But the beauty of this resort is you have this unrivaled, expansive, open space that gives you a true sense of tranquility and seclusion. So if you want a quiet, then you'll likely come here and you can visit the main hub that we're in and then retreat back to your room in privacy. And of course, now you'll have to excuse the glare. It was late in the afternoon and the sun was setting. But the nice part is that you're going to get beautiful sunsets because you have the sun setting right on the ocean here. So this is the teaser video. Please do check back. We're going to have a full video where we rate the room. But without a doubt, and based on an investigator that recently visited there and stayed overnight, this is a 5-star resort. And it sets itself apart with the simple fact that unlike other coastal properties that have very limited space and have to utilize it efficiently and stack on top of itself, this property doesn't. This property gets to utilize an abundance of space to really deliver the ultimate experience of having something that's spread out and tranquil, secluded, and private. And there's the pool below at the Coliseum. Thanks for watching. Please do check back.